Hey guys, welcome to my living room once again. Working from home has made it a little bit difficult to find places to do videos, but the kids are asleep, the husband's asleep, and that means it's work time for me. Although I do work all day, but being outside the office can be a little bit difficult when you're working from home, right? I'm sure that you completely understand that. All right, so let's talk about a few things, such as what you can control right now. And just in case this is the first video that you are finding of mine, my name is Kristen. I own a couple of businesses, but specifically on helping you with your credit. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe and like and comment and share. All right, so we're talking about control tonight, what you can control. I know that things are crazy outside, right? I've seen more cops drive past my house than I have in the past year, which is pretty crazy. There's like no cops out here. Anywho, don't move to Vegas. There's like no cops. Anyways, so things are getting crazy outside. There's no food. They just shut down the airport, the international airport in Las Vegas, because someone in the control tower tested positive for coronavirus. And so, because of precautions and because they don't know what to do about it, they are diverting all airplanes to somewhere else, right? So, even on the news, they're practicing social distancing. All right. So please, please, please make sure that you're doing everything that you need to. You've heard me or not in my previous videos talk about a couple of things that you can do to keep yourself safe. We're not going over those things tonight, but please practice those. Okay. This is serious, and a lot of people are not taking it as seriously as they should. Here in my house, my home, we are completely fine. Thank God for that. Um, financially and health wise, food wise, everything wise, and we're doing just fine. But there's other people that aren't. There's people that can't get water. There's people that don't have enough food, so on and so forth, right? So we need to deal with the things that we can control, even when there's so many things that we can't, and it's such an uncertain time, it's such an uncertain situation. What I don't want you to do, and I've said this previously but a little bit differently, I don't want you to get depressed. I don't want you to feel like this is the end of the world. There's no zombies or anything as far as I know. That would really suck, but we need to deal with the things that we can control, and the things that we can control right now are what we are investing our emotions into, what we're investing our time into, and where we are allowing our attention to go. Because whatever you're thinking about is the way that you're also going to feel, is also the way that you're going to, go, right? So we need to be focused on success. We need to be focused on our goals, and our goals are to get the house, to get that loan, to get that boat, to get the kids into a better school or a better neighborhood, or to rebuild our house, or to get, to refinance. Those are the things that we need to focus on, because one way or another, right? One way or another, this is going to end. And when it does, we need to be on top. We need to be on top. And the only way to do that is by being consistent and persistent and putting our time, our energy, our thoughts, our emotions into achieving those goals to get to our vision, whatever our vision is, right? So the way that you can control while the mail is still going, while, our stuff is still being processed by the bureaus, is the way that you're disputing. All right, so if you haven't heard me say this before, and the only way you're not going to have heard it is if this is the first time you're seeing my videos, the way to get deletions and updates the way that you want to, right? Deletions, corrections, all that kind of stuff, is not by using templates. Not by using templates. So if it were as simple as sending out a one-size-fits-all letter, don't you think that I'd have a different process? Don't you think that I'd have a different channel about something else? It wouldn't be about teaching you formulas and breakdowns and coming up with workbooks and creating software and all this kind of stuff if it were simple as sending out a one-size-fits-all letter. Think about that. A one size fits all letter. So if it's that easy, then why is credit an issue, a concern of millions of people? It's because it's not that simple. It's because it's not that simple. Do you really think, and I'm sure you've heard me say this before, do you really think that banks are going to reward you with deletions for not having paid them on time? No, they put those things on there so that other creditors know how irresponsible you were. And please don't get it twisted. I am not talking down to you. I am not judging you. I'm not any of those things, because I was there. I have not personally worked on someone's credit file that was worse than mine. I started with a 390 credit score. I had 450 collections and charge-offs. I had a bankruptcy, all that kind of stuff. And I got rid of it really, really quickly. And then started my business, got certified, found out how to, do this correctly. But it was all by failing. I succeeded by failing, right? I don't want you to fail. I do these videos so that you don't fail. And one of the biggest failures and mistakes is sending out templates, because, and this is for those of you that haven't heard me say this before, the very first thing that happens when your letter gets to the bureaus is that it is determined or not determined to be a template. If it is a template, it's automatically verified, and you just lost 30 days. You already lost the battle before the war even started, and all that kind of stuff, right? So the very first thing that you need to realize is that you cannot send in templates. You cannot send in templates. The bureaus individually receive 10,000 letters per bureau per day. So your letter needs to stick out and say, this is why I'm writing the letter, this is what I want to dispute, and this is what I want to happen. All right, I'm writing this letter because I found stuff on my credit report that it just doesn't match my records. These are the things that I'm disputing. This needs to be removed because fact. All right, this needs to be removed because of this fact. This is what I want to happen. I want you to delete it. Please send me a new credit report. Thank you. That's it. You don't sign it. None of that stuff. Send it with your ID, SSN, proof of address, stick in the mail. That's it. That is how simple it is. And people are overcomplicating it, right? So that is the one and only way that I send in my letters to my clients, and my clients get results. All right. So you have to take this time to invest in yourself, invest in your credit, invest in your future, because this is going to end. And when it does, you need to be able to capitalize on all the things that are going to be beneficial to you, such as lower APRs and lenders actually lending when you might not have actually been able to get that if you hadn't made your score a little bit better and if this hadn't happened, right? So you need to be able to capitalize on these things that are going to be happening soon, and you're not going to be able to do that if you don't control what you're doing with your credit. So you cannot give up. You cannot take this time and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to become lax. I'm going to just, sit on my ass on the couch and cry about it. I'm just going to give up. I'm going to this, I'm going to that. No, you need to take this time and say, you know what? I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to come out on top. And the way that I'm going to do that is focusing on the things that I can control. What I can control today is the fact that I'm disputing all my negative items, all of them, all 10 of them, all 50 of them, all 100 of them. I'm disputing with all 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. I am not using templates, and I'm doing it consistently. I'm not sending one round and then waiting 60 days and then sending another round and then forgetting about it 3 months later, picking it up. I'm doing it consistently, all right? And I might also be disputing with the creditors and the collectors depending on my situation. These are the things that you can control, because you cannot force the bureaus, the creditors, or the collectors to do anything. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot force the bureaus, creditors, or collectors to do anything. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind. I go through this every single day. I tell someone how long it's going to take, right? Because I don't lie to anybody about anything. I'm not one of those companies that tell you, by switching my words around, because I can do that. Oh, I can do that. I can sell freaking snow to an Eskimo, okay? But I'm not a salesperson. That's not what I want from this, okay? So I tell everybody the truth about it because I'm going to tell you not what you want to hear, but exactly what you need to hear and how it is. And people blow my mind, like, because they're like, well, why is it going to take that long? What? What do you mean, why is it going to take that long? Other companies are lying to you about some 45-day process, some 60-day process that doesn't exist, because I would be doing it. I'd be charging for it, right? 90-day process in total, $5,000. Here's my bank information, right? Why does it take so long? And if you're that good, why isn't it just going to take one round of dispute? Someone actually said that the other day. And my first instinct was to become defensive about it, but I had to just step back from it because it was just like, what? Are you kidding me? Other companies are 12 months to 5 years. They're just lying to you about it. And you're asking me why it's going to take this long? Why wouldn't it take that long? You didn't pay your creditors on time. You owe $150,000. You have 22 student loans. Why wouldn't it take that long? Are you kidding me? And my maximum time frame is less than most of the other companies' minimum time frames. So why wouldn't it take that long? There's so much false information out there. So you need to do a couple of things. You need to deal with what you can control, and you also need to control your filter. What I mean by filter is not a water filter, which you should have right now. What I'm talking about is your filter of everything that comes in. When you watch the news, all that stuff is going through your filter, and you need to decide what you need to determine what's going to come in and affect you, right? What's going to come in and make you, what's going to negatively or positively impact you. Whether someone's going to say something and you're, all of a sudden, oh, it's the end of the world, right? So you need to control not just what you're doing with your disputes, but also your filter. When all of these companies out there and all these gurus are telling you this, that, and the third, it's up to you as to what goes into your filter, okay? So that's a different video for a different day. It's been 12 minutes and 44, 45, 46, 47 seconds. So I'm going to end this video here, but I just wanted to talk about control. All right. So don't take this time and freak out. Take this time and invest in yourself, invest in your credit, invest in your family, invest in your future, because this is going to end. You are going to come out on top. And the only way to do that is to take your credit by the freaking, I was going to say something totally different there, but I have people that watch this that don't like swearing. So you're going to take your credit by the horns and you are going to control the crap out of it. All right. I've already showed you how. I've proven by showing you my results, and now it's up to you to not let all these things go into your filter and to put all your attention on making your life better. All right. There's free tools that I have. There's free downloads that I offer. There's free letters that I offer. There's, all that kind of stuff. I also have paid tools, such as the software that I came out with yesterday. It's so simple to use, and it has dispute reasons, letters, reminders, all that kind of great stuff. You can access that by clicking on the link down in the description. And of course, if you need my help, if you don't want to do this, if you can't deal with this right now, I'm not going to judge. That's okay. I'm here. I can do a credit sweep for you. I am keeping my pricing low right now because of the current situation. I am here to help. I love you guys. I definitely thank you for watching, and I thank you if you're a subscriber. It means a lot to me. I went from no subscribers to over 16,000 in a year, and over 1 million views. So when I say I love you guys, I really, really mean it. So that is it from me to you. Keep it safe. Remember all the tips that I've given you about keeping your family safe and keeping virus free. So just as a recap, control, put all your time and effort into what you can do with your credit, and I've already gone over that. If you need help, schedule a call using the link down in the description, and I will see if I can help you, and hopefully I can. If you're looking for free tools and free letters and workbooks, you can go to expertcreditsweeps.com/YouTube dash, and I believe it's portal, YouTube dash portal. And if you're looking for the new software, you can access that down below. All right, so do this. Go check it out right now. Get your results. Get on top of your game. If not, give me a call. Let me know. Send me an email. Use the chat on the website. And besides that, I will see you guys tomorrow. I have to control what I can control right now, which is getting to my client files and uploading this video. All right, guys, have a safe one. Have a blessed one. And I will see you later. Click on another video. Bye.